This is BaseDaKID, the hardcore casual, in association with the Undefeated podcast, proudly sponsored by Disturbing Sports London. And I'm delighted to be joined by number one rated light heavyweight in the world, Roseanna Cox. Roseanna, how you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Don't worry, it's loud, so you can speak normal, it's all good. So, what brings you here, first of all?
Well, just come to watch the boxing, come get out of the house. I don't get out of the house otherwise, training and work, yeah.
How's training been going for you? I know, so after your debut the other day, you was on a high. Have we got any more fight news? Is there anything going on? Talk to us.
I've been trying to organise something. It's hard, the British board still don't want to let me fight here, even with my California licence. Obviously, I've been shown that there's nothing wrong with my brain scan. It's all clear, but still trying to get through hurdle after hurdle. So yeah, I'm trying to sort something. Looks like either America or New Zealand. Back to New Zealand.
So if we look about America now, obviously we've got a matchroom card going on over there very shortly. Have you tried reaching out to the team over there or any of those ones who obviously are heavily invested in women's boxing and hopefully maybe getting on trying to have a little showcase fight?
Yeah, we're negotiating a few things. I can't say much right now, but yeah, there's a few things on the table.
Okay, so what does your day-to-day look like now? I mean, obviously now that you've got your California license, you've got your credentials, you are cleared to box everywhere apart from the UK thus far, it seems. How is that impacted on your day-to-day, and are things sort of looking up? You feeling a bit better about stuff?
I came back from my debut. Obviously, I was feeling like on top of the world. I got actually put on the undercard here of a massive show. It was like life-changing for me. Everything was looking amazing, and then I was told no, I couldn't box in the UK. So, I mean, in terms of motivation, things have not been like as high as they were. But I'm trying to just, my journey's never been easy. I'm trying to just stay in the gym, stay consistent. It's the discipline that's more important than the motivation. So yeah, trying to just stay focused.
I hear that. Okay, so funny enough, right, let's talk about people in and around your weight class at the moment. Because, 175, there's probably Hannah Gabriel, still holds the title up there, and the heavyweight. Just below that, you've got Shadeja Green is about to take the vacant WBC because Savannah Marshall's been named champion in recess. So what's your opinion on the girls in and around the division, and are they people that you want to mix it with in the future?
I think, so Savannah Marshall's, what's Shadeja Green? She's going to be...
So she's the interim WBC super middleweight champ, and Savannah is the obviously current champ, but she's now champion in recess. She's got an injury that was going to keep her out till April, and so Shadeja's going to fight for a vacant bout, and then Savannah can have the right to face her again as soon as she's back.
That's really cool to see because she's got power, she's got a good record, she's been in the game for a while, and she wasn't really getting much attention, so it's nice to see that she's going to fight for that and get her name out there. I know she's with Jake Paul, obviously that's like, he's doing amazing things for women's boxing. The girls of my weight, obviously I've had one fight. I would like to. I've always been the underdog, and it's annoying for me at this point that I'm getting, because I can't fight here. It's like, am I going to be the away fighter? Am I going to have to start calling people out just to get myself on a card? Which is it's frustrating for me because I've worked so hard to be in a good position to build myself. I didn't box since 2017. And that was my first boxing fight in June, so I wanted to take my time, get some experience in that, but it looks like we might just have to fight whoever.
Okay, so speaking of which, obviously Jake Paul, as you said, he's actually doing some amazing things for women's boxing. Amanda Serrano, Shadeja Green, there's a couple others that he's sort of under tutelage as well at the minute. I mean, what do you think the benefit is of having someone, a quote-unquote social media influencer, but someone that's actually dedicated to it, championing you? How do you think that sort of helps, especially those women that maybe don't get the same profile?
I mean, the thing with boxing is it's such an obsessive sport, and you have to be so tunnel vision to succeed in it. So I think a lot of boxers, they leave out that kind of marketing side, that building side of their career, where that's equally as important. Because look at someone like Shadeja Green, she what was she, like 11-0 with, like, I don't know, she's got a mad record, like so many KOs in her record, but no one knew about her, and no one really, I don't know, no one, you know, she couldn't get fights. She should have been fighting Franchon Cruz or Savannah Marshall or Clarissa Shields, but she wasn't because people didn't really know about her, and she's high risk and low reward. But now obviously she's with somebody who's promoting, she can get those opportunities. So yeah, I think it's really important for fighters to be also focusing on the promotion side. And everyone wants to hate on these YouTubers, but that's what they're so good at. They're bringing that promotion into the boxing. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's good.
Great. All right, coming back to you real quick. So obviously at the minute you're competing in light heavy. Are there any plans? Are you competing at light heavy at the moment? 175?
We'll see. Yeah.
Okay, I was going to say, well, is there any, where do you think that you will end up in terms of getting in the mix? Like, where do you see yourself sort of going down to or even going up? What's the plan?
I mean, I didn't actually mean to fight at light heavy. I checked my weight at the hotel. I was like bang on super middle, and we got there, and then I was our scales were off obviously, and I weighed in like a couple grams over, and it ended up being light heavy. So I was originally ranked at super middle, and I was like 14th in the world, and then I just went and checked. Oh no, actually someone sent it to me one morning, and I was like #1 in the world. Like, okay, I've been moved up to, but that wasn't my goal. I mean, I'm only 5'6". I think I've got like the attributes to sit at that weight comfortably, but it's not somewhere that I think competitively I would like to stay. There's only 6 women in the world, you know. It's not, I'm a competitive person. I don't just want to be a champion just to have it, do you know what I mean? I want to win it because I beat the best, and yeah, I'd like to move down. Originally when I turned pro in 2018, I was middle. I was like 73 kilos, so yeah, down around like middle, super middle is where I'd like to be.
Well, look, there's some definitely tasty matches in and around middle and super middle, so I do wish you great success with that. Have you got any final words before we close this one out?
No, just thank you for having me. I know obviously you supported me for a while. You came to my MMA fight. We're going to come to my debut, so yeah, I appreciate you. Thank you.
Always. Look, Roseanna Cox, thank you very much, and we definitely will have you back on the channel sooner than people think.